What's good, everybody? It's your boy Salem E-commerce, and I'm here to drop a video on a Walmart marketplace overview selling guide. And in this video, I'm going to break down the pros and cons of the Walmart marketplace, what you should do, and why this is a great opportunity to make money online in 2025. And I know many of you already sell on the Amazon platform, but I just wanted to emphasize that Walmart is the second largest e-commerce out there, and it is only going nowhere but up. They are constantly adding more systems and processes and getting feedback from us sellers almost on a daily basis, just so they can make their platform better and more appealing to sellers. So without further ado, let's dive into it. The first thing I do want to say is thank you for joining me today. And if you don't follow me, my Instagram is Salem WFS and my Twitter is SalemC. Please also make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and leave a comment letting me know what videos you want next, as I'm here to bring a lot of sauce in 2025 for the Walmart marketplace. Now, starting off with Walmart's pros and cons, right? The pros of Walmart marketplace is going to be that there is far less competition than on Amazon, along with brand approval is a lot easier. And what I mean by that is ungating brands on the Walmart marketplace is far more easier than on Amazon. Less barriers of entry and overall less of a headache, which is a major pro. The third and most important pro, in my opinion, is the lack of fees, aka how cheap it is to send items into WFS. It's very, very cheap. Now, if you don't know what WFS is, WFS stands for Walmart Fulfillment Services, and this is going to be when you purchase everyday name brand products from online retailers such as Target, Walmart, Ollie's, TJ Maxx, Marshalls, or online, GameStop, Kohl's.com, and flipping them back on the Walmart marketplace for a slight markup or profit. Now, the benefit of using WFS is that you're not touching the product, you're not sending out the product, and you also don't have to worry about messaging customers back. WFS is the one way that you could run an e-commerce business hands-free while you're working, running with a family, or focusing on other things. This is why it brings such a big opportunity. Now, some cons on the Walmart marketplace. Volume is not really all there with certain products, and there is not a lot of data if you compare it to Amazon. Walmart restricts their data since they are one of the biggest retailers in the world, so they do not share all of their data, leaving buying decisions a little hesitant at times. So that's one big con. One of the other cons of the Walmart marketplace is that the software or the UI of the website and the seller app is very clunky and laggy, as they're still implementing new systems to make this better. This can be very frustrating when you're trying to upload an item or even do a shipment, so this is something to keep in mind. I always tell all of my students to be patient with Walmart, and at the end of the day, you have to remember that it is Walmart. And the last con of Walmart is that the systems are different. There are systems for reimbursement, there are systems for shipping, there are systems for pretty much everything is a lot different. So both marketplaces are very similar, although they're very different. And in my opinion, with Walmart, there is a huge opportunity to make a lot of money here in 2025. All right, everybody. So I know what you're wondering. How do I create an account on the Walmart marketplace, and what criteria is needed for me in order to open up an account? So I'm going to break that down for you now. So you're going to head over to marketplace.walmart.com, and you will then see this page. Okay. So before you begin, here are the minimum qualifications to join Walmart Marketplace. So the most important thing that is different from Amazon is that you cannot use your social security number. You're going to need a business EIN number. And in order to obtain that, the easiest way that I found to do this is to head over to LegalZoom.com, where you could then open up a LLC, which also provides you a business EIN. So you can knock both of these out in one stone. I believe it costs less than $200 to do, and the turnaround time is less than 2 weeks. So do keep that in mind. It is not as difficult to create an LLC as you might think. You're going to also need supporting documents that verify your business name and address, and you could use the documents that you are getting from LegalZoom once they are processed. The most difficult part of this, if you are fresh starting the e-commerce, is going to be having a history of marketplace or e-commerce experience. And I'm going to give you a few examples of what you could use. So the first thing that you could use would be your Amazon storefront link. If you have a decent catalog on there with reviews and history, this is a great one to use. Now, if you don't have that, you could use an eBay storefront as well if you have built up reviews, and you have a decent sized catalog. The big thing to remember here is that they are looking for variety of catalogs. They're looking for history. They want to see reviews. They want to make sure that your business is legit and that it fits within the marketplace. And lastly, if you do not have any of those, you can create a business professional website. I have had students have success with that. I personally used my Amazon storefront link and it worked fine. Now, what I will say is on the business EIN side, it took me about 6 months to get approved on Walmart, and it turns out that I was putting in the wrong EIN due to having multiple businesses, and this is something that I did not realize. So it's very important that your EIN and LLC match. Products also must have UPCs on them. So if you look at an everyday product, for example, this product here, there is a UPC, which is the Universal Postal Code, and that is going to identify the products and also the contents of the products. Your catalog must also comply with Walmart's prohibited product policy. So there are some items that you cannot sell, guns, cannot sell certain aerosols, things like that. So this is what you're going to need. Now, the next step to do when you do have all those documents ready is you're going to click here on Join Marketplace. And as you can see here, it states that you're going to submit your business details to complete your profile. You're then going to tell us how to set up the payments. So for me personally, I use PayPal Hyperwallet and I get paid out daily from Walmart. So every day I get a payment around 5 Eastern time, and I simply just deposit that into my business account. This helps a lot due to cash flow problems as well. You are then going to configure your shipping. And yeah, so let's go ahead and walk through this. So this is what it looks like when you are applying on the Walmart Marketplace, and it's going to ask you a series of questions. So you're going to put in your name, your business name. So we're going to do YouTube, what state you're from. So we are in the United States here where I'm speaking from. And then this is where you're going to put in your EIN. I'm not going to put my real one in. You're then going to put in your business email address, your business phone number, and then you are going to create a password. Now, once you've done that, you are then going to create an account. Now, it does take anywhere from 1 to 3 days to hear back on the status of the account. You may also get a phone call from a Walmart representative that may be wanting to verify information with you or even ask questions. And the one thing I want to emphasize here is that they do want to help. So try not to dodge that call if you get one, because it could be a matter of you getting accepted or declined. That is all you're going to do to set up the account. Like I said, it's very, very simple. You just need to make sure that you have everything that you need before you apply. All right, so the next thing that we're going to go into is what softwares do you need to sell on the platform? And I have done over $500,000 on the marketplace in the last 2 years since I started. And I'm here to tell you that this is the only software that I have used along with the Walmart Sellers app. Okay. And Martyr is a great tool to use. There are a few out there, such as Martyr, Sellify, and a few others, but this is the one that I recommend using. So Martyr is essentially a profit analysis tool for Walmart. Okay. And this is kind of a snapshot here of some of the things you could see. And I'm going to break this down when we go over a few products, but I wanted to show you the software itself. So as you can see here, you simply enter in your buy cost. It shows you the Walmart sale price where you could then find out your profit along with the other various tools that you could use to make the best decision on whether or not you should buy this product or not. Now, if you're wondering about the cost of this, it's $24 a month or $240 for the year. And this is definitely one of the cheaper softwares that I have seen, especially compared to Amazon. And I just want to emphasize that you do not need to go get 5 to 10 softwares to start this business. Simply start with this software here. It is very, very good. And I'll drop a link below for a discount, so feel free to check it out. All right, everybody. So we're going to dive into 2 different products as examples of what you could sell on the Walmart Marketplace. There is a whole variety of different brands, different niches that you could sell on, but these are just 2 examples that kind of get your mind flowing. And this is the first one here. We have this Mega Pokemon Building Toy Kit, Jungle Voyage, and it's currently selling for $102. Now, with full transparency, this product is not profitable online right now. I personally purchased this over 6 months ago from Macy's.com, and I paid $68 for it. So we are going to use this in this example. Okay. So when we go on this listing, we see that it is sold by JT202 and that this is fulfilled by Walmart. This is telling us that a third-party seller is selling this item and that there's only one left in stock. Okay. So we're going to go over to our Martyr extension here, and we're going to put in our buy cost of $68. With a sale price of $120, which is what it currently is at this time, we would be profiting $23.45 from just one unit of this product, which is very, very good, and also results in a 34% ROI. And on my business personally, I aim anything over 25% ROI on Walmart Marketplace. Now, there are a couple other things that I wanted to go over on why this lead is good, and we're just going to start from the top. So on this lead here, it looks like this has 54 ratings. And if we look at these ratings, we could then sort these by the most recent review. And as you could see, January 8th, we had a review. December 20th, there was a review. December 9th, April, March, February. So as you can see, this product is selling along with pictures of customers putting it on here. And I just want to emphasize the importance of the reviews. If you think about all the times that you've purchased stuff, and I know for myself, I've purchased, if not hundreds of thousands of items, I have never left a review unless I was asked by the company or it was a friend's brand, right? So having reviews on products is a strong indicator that an item's going to sell, but it's not the overall only indicator. So please keep that in mind with a grain of salt. The next thing that we want to look at here is the lowest price history. And I like to view this at an all-time level. And as you can see here, this item was at $111 over a year ago, and it's been hovering around $89 to $90 within the last couple months, and now is at currently $117. Now, if we look at this here with the sellers, this is going to show us all the sellers on the listing. And if you look, there is only one seller on this listing, and there's only one unit in stock. Most likely, this unit is going to go out of stock probably in the next 48 hours or less, and then this item will no longer be for sale. So if you were to find this item profitable, it would be a good time to purchase this item and then to list it on the Walmart Marketplace. You see, when someone is sold out and there's no one on the listing, you could price higher than that. So let's say, for example, I did buy this item and I sent it into WFS. I could price this at $132. And if I was the only one on this listing, such as JT 2020, I would be able to sell it at $130. And if you look, our profit would be $31 if we did that. Okay. When it comes to verified reviews, this is something that I don't really look at. So me personally, I'm going to skip that. But as far as the buy box history, I look at both the buy box history and the lowest price history out of 365 days, just so I could see the full year. And as you can see on here, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 sellers that were on the buy box, and we currently have one seller now. This is a strong, strong indication that this item is moving and it is selling. And if you don't know anything about Mega or Legos, they do very, very good, and they do hold their value, especially if it's, jointed with Pokemon. Pokemon is huge and will ever be huge. So that is what you're going to look at. Now, if you do want to get extra granular in it, there is an option here to go onto Amazon to see. And if we look on Amazon here, see if this is the same product here. So if we look on Amazon, this is at $63, right, at this time. And the list price of it is $117, and it's currently selling 200 times a month. If this is selling 200 times a month on Amazon, then it's very fair to say that this is also selling on Walmart, but we can't 100% say for certain that it is also selling 200 times a month. I always like to say 15 to 20% of sales from Amazon reflect to Walmart. We'll then go over to another example. So this here is a Sukin Super Greens Nutrient Rich Facial Moisturizer, 4.23 ounces. Okay, and this product is being sourced from Stylovana, and Stylovana is a legitimate company. So do keep that in mind. And we do have our top cash back here. If you do not use that, this is how you're going to get cash back from your online purchases, and do not sleep on that. But as you can see here, that this is 125 milliliters. So we want to make sure that this is also. So, yep, we're good there. And this product is on sale for $8.49. So we are then going to put in our buy cost of $8.49. And we do see here that there is a profit of $8. Okay. This is a 98% ROI, which is very, very, very good. And there's so many items like this on the marketplace. Okay. So we're going to run through our analysis again. And as you can see, the price is going up and down, up and down. But at this very time, it's at 23.87. And this person has 480 in stock. So when someone has that much in stock, it is a good decision to be cautious on whether or not you should buy it. The one thing you don't want to do is buy a whole bunch of these and not be able to sell them due to the seller having so many in stock. Now, on the other side, if you are able to Walmart fulfill this item, then you could price above Cozy Farm and sell at a higher price. And we'll look over at the buy box here. We do see that there are two sellers on there, Giving Goods and Viva Bella. And if we look currently, those two sellers are not on the listing, which is also an indication that the product is moving. We're also going to look at the reviews here, and we're going to go to our most recent. And we had one in June 24, January 30th, January 2nd. So we have had some recent reviews. So this is an item that I'll probably buy a few of. I would ask my virtual assistant to list this item to see if it goes through WFS. And if it did, I'd probably snag about 10 to 15. But these are two examples of items that you can sell on the Walmart marketplace. So I hope this gets you a better idea on what the platform looks like and what the opportunity is. If you currently sell on Amazon, you are aware that there is a $40 a month seller fee that is taken out of your account. And with Walmart, there are no seller fee monthly. So you are able to sell on the platform, whether you sell or not, for free, which is amazing. However, when you do Walmart fulfillment, which is something that I strongly suggest, and as a reminder, Walmart fulfillment is when you're sending in your products directly to Walmart's fulfillment centers, where they then handle the customer, the shipping, and all of that. There is a fee that takes place in order to do so. And the one thing I wanted to share is that depending on what category that you sell in, there are fees that are different, right? So for apparel and accessories, if it's $15 or less, you're going to be paying 5% as the referral fee, so on and so forth. Automotive is 12%. Cell phones is 8%. I personally sell a lot of health and personal care along with grocery and toys. So my fees are 8% if it's $10 or less and 15 if it is higher. So it's very important to look at this. The one thing I'll say is that with Walmart being so new, these fees are very, very low compared to other platforms. And we're not too sure how long the structure is going to stay. Walmart's main plan right now is to get as many sellers as they can onto the platform. So they are doing everything they can, whether that's cheap shipping, low referral fees, and other incentives. Whether you are a new seller or an existing seller, they are always providing new things. But it's very important to keep a look at this. And if you do look at the Martyr screen, it does show you the estimated fulfillment cost on there, which is going to allow you to figure it out faster. So if you are looking at Martyr, this is here is going to be the referral fee, $3.45 for this beauty item here. All right, everybody. So I'm going to show you how you would list an item seller fulfilled. Okay, so let's say that you did purchase this item from Stylovana and you didn't want to send it into WFS because you're still new and you want to get the proof of concept down. Okay, there are multiple ways to add an item to your inventory, but as always, whatever I teach you is the way that I do it. And I always use the Walmart ID. The Walmart ID is either going to be in the top of the link where the listing is, so on the link here, or if you're using Martyr, you could simply go to Walmart ID below the picture and you could copy and paste that. Now, what you're going to then do is you're going to go to the top left and you're going to go to your catalog. And on the right here, you're going to see add items. So we're going to click on that. We have our Walmart ID copied. So right here where it says search the Walmart catalog, enter in an item name or product identifier. The reason why I always use the Walmart ID is because it's the Walmart ID. I don't like to use different things. I like to be consistent with everything that I do. So the Walmart ID is what I use. You're going to click on the search button where it is then going to pull up. And as you can see here, this is the same exact listing that we are wanting to add. And it is very important to double check that before you sell an item. What we're going to do is we're going to click on add item. Type of condition is going to be new. This is the only option. Now, the SKU is what you use for your business, right? This is not something that is visible to the customer. So what I personally do is I always put my buy cost of what the item is into my SKU. So I believe this product was $8.49. So we're going to do $8.49, style Vana, and we'll then put in our selling price. It looks like the lowest seller is at $23.87. So we are going to do $23 for this example. And we're going to leave it as seller fulfilled. And then the shipping weight, I'm just going to do a pound. And then we're going to click submit. Now, this process is going to take anywhere from 5 to 30 minutes, depending on how backed up Walmart is, but it does take a few minutes for the item to process and to make sure it goes through. But that is all you need to do to list the item. Is very, very simple. And I will update you when it is processed to show you how to update the inventory so you could get ready to sell it and make that money. So as you can see here, this product is now ready to sell, and you could alter your price by simply clicking over the price. So if we wanted to lower the price or make it higher, you would simply go in here, edit it, and click update. And then as far as your inventory goes, once the product directly came to my house, so say that I ordered it today and it comes to my house on Friday, I would then update my quantity on here and then click update. That is all you need to do in order to sell the item. Now, if you do list this item or any item, after you list it and you get a sale, you will then get a notification that you sold the item. I just wanted to emphasize how simple this is starting off. You do not need to do WFS right off the bat, but if you are looking for a long-term play or you do not feel like packaging items yourself, then WFS would be the way to go. All right, everybody. So I hope you found this video helpful and insightful. I have been selling on this platform for over 2 years now. And as I always say, there is so much opportunity on this platform. So if you are wondering, should I start this business? Should I not? 100% do it. It's very simple and it's very lucrative, right? Walmart, in my opinion, is the next big thing coming. And I'm so excited to share more videos with you guys and drop some more sauce. If you haven't already, please like, comment, and subscribe this video and let me know if you have any recommendations. And please feel free to follow my socials as well. Salem C at Twitter, and my Instagram is Salem WFS. I appreciate you all very much, and let's get this money. Peace.